and that's where we're going to leave that for the minute. Owen Shane is going to join us on the line.
You're leaving out the best line of the entire morning so far. They're not just big lumps, you know. Cian Healy
it was
on sumo wrestlers.
The best stuff that we've had so far. In case you just joined us and you haven't seen the team on this Friday morning, delighted to have you along with us. Do keep your comments coming in. We've loads of those to bring you in just 2 minutes time, but we'll recap on the team before we take another step. It's Jordan Larmour has been named at fullback, just his 5th ever start in that position in an Irish jersey. Andrew Conway on the right wing and Jacob Stockdale over on the left. Bundee Aki and Garry Ringrose partner up in midfield. You've Conor Murray and Johnny Sexton in the half-backs. Then up front in the back row, Peter O'Mahony, Josh van der Flier and CJ Stander gets the nod at number 8. Iain Henderson and James Ryan in the second row. And Cian Healy, Rory Best and Tadhg Furlong across the front row. On the bench, Niall Scannell, Dave Kilcoyne, Andrew Porter, Tadhg Beirne, Jack Conan, Luke McGrath, Jack Carty and Chris Farrell. So that is your Irish 23 to take on Scotland on this Sunday morning, 8:45 start in Pool A. And we'll be keeping a very close eye as well on action a little bit later on this morning. 11:45 Irish time is the kick-off between Japan and Russia, also of course in our pool. Plenty of comments that have come into us this morning, a few of them that I'll pluck out here from YouTube. Kevin Callahan is excited. He says it's showtime. A negative news talk exciting team, says Sean Larkin, who gets his platforms wrong, but we do take the point that Nathan's been a bit too negative about it.
I'm just a little bit concerned. I can understand where he's coming from in that people have called for this sort of an exciting backline, I think, for the last couple of years. That actually, if we had this sort of backline in train, you would be excited about it. If it was an offloading game with these players, it'd be brilliant. I just sort of feel it is round peg, square holes sort of.
Negative as well. I get it. You're explaining you're losing, as you once said to me. I prefer Conway over Earls, says Mark O'Callaghan. Earls hasn't played in a while now, and Conway is on fire. I hope you're right. Kevin Callahan saying that Conway should be at 15, but we'll see. Certainly a lot of sentiment in that regard. There ain't no show like a Joe show, says another commenter here on YouTube. Somebody else also backing up that idea about Conway at 15. Hard ground, says another, won't suit Carney. He finds it hard to play 2 weeks in a row. There probably won't be hard ground is the thing.
No,
it's probably quite soft ground.
Well, I guess it depends on how the pitch cuts up. It's going to be lash and rain.
Yeah.
It's not going to be rock hard, bone dry, that's for sure. And he's not going to have to play 2 weeks in a row.
Dave Kelly says, just to understand why Larmour wasn't picked against Wales if he had a doubt about bringing Addison, who played well. Jesus, lads, come on. I swear to God, if Joe can get us to a semi-final, I absolutely promise to take a lot of alcohol and go to Mass every Sunday, says our Fitz.
All right.
It's a big commitment. Fish Bandit says, here's a mad one. Joe wants us to, as Nathan looks around to say, oh, hang on. Hang about.
Here we go.
It's YouTube. Joe wants us to lose this game, hopefully not lose all confidence and beat the rest, and then not meet New Zealand, South Africa in the quarters. I mean, I don't know what sort of a plan he has.
Fish Bandit, that is the greatest load of bollocks I have ever heard in my life. That Joe Schmidt, I know we raised Joe Schmidt's genius to levels maybe that he can never fully attain, but to suggest he's going out hoping to lose to Scotland, to lower expectations, and then we'll incredibly bounce back. We also have no option but to play either New Zealand or South Africa, no matter what happens, barring some sort of a total outlier of results where either one of those get beaten. I know we're going to talk a lot more rugby, but as someone said, it's showtime. Like, it is. We're 4 hours away from kickoff. Yeah. Suddenly you find yourself going, oh, it's 5:45 tomorrow morning, Australia, Fiji. Like, tomorrow is one of the great days of rugby of recent times. 5:45, Australia, Fiji. It'll be a proper game. Then you've got France, Argentina. Yeah. And then you got the All Blacks against South Africa. Well, there will be nothing done for the next 8 weeks or whatever it is. Well, we have a off-the-ball night out tonight, and I think our old age is going to really catch up with us. Because I know the young lads are going to power through. They're going to watch the whole thing. They're going to be staying up straight from Coppers to watching Australia against Fiji. Yeah, that's your plan, is what you're saying. I will be at home in bed at 11 o'clock, just so I can get up in time to watch the All Blacks. Right, let's tell you what's happening in the papers. Do keep your comments coming in. We want to hear any reaction to that team. We're going to talk to Alan Quinn a little bit later on. We're going to talk to Brendan Mackin as well. And we're back to Owen Sheahan in Yokohama to get his thoughts post that press conference as well very shortly. But we do want to hear from you this morning. So wherever it is you're consuming us, be it on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or on OTB Sports Radio on the Go Loud app, we're delighted to have you along with us this morning.